Hello, and welcome to Tips and Tools for Sunday School, where we're training teachers and building programs for life transformation. And I'm your host, Coach Patty. Thank you so much for joining us here in our community. Follow us on Facebook and please subscribe to our YouTube page. We're trying to gain our subscriber number. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page, make sure you subscribe. As we move forward this year, we're going to be putting all of our content on YouTube. So we won't be on Facebook. We'll only be on YouTube. Make sure you go over to YouTube and subscribe to our page. All right, so this year is the year to become a better communicator. If you have watched our earlier broadcast this year, what I've noticed as I've traveled around both in person and virtually, as I've taught, as I've participated, is that teachers have the content. We just don't communicate well. And my goal this year is to help you to develop clear, concise, and compelling communication. So this is the year to become a better communicator. So in order to start that, you have to create new habits. You have to create new habits. And I am recommending a great book called The Atomic Habits by James Clear. This is a great book to help you understand creating new habits. All right. He asserts that small changes that you can consistently do over time will have greater impact. And as we begin to talk about how am I going to become a better communicator, I need you to think about creating the new habit. So how do we create a habit that will be consistent, that will be sustaining, and that will improve our communication? He has 4 phases to what he calls the habit loop. The first thing is make it obvious, which is bringing awareness to the habit that you want to create. So use all of your senses when we try to come up with how, identify that particular habit. Secondly, make it attractive, which is change your mindset about the habit. Think positively, think differently about that habit. You can even connect with other people that are trying to do the same thing you're doing, right? Make it easy. Take action. He says, planning never gets rewarded, only action. And the new habit you create, you should be able to complete that new habit in 2 minutes or less. That will make sure that you can do it and that you'll be consistent and that it's not overbearing, okay? And lastly, make it satisfying, which is give yourself an immediate reward or gratification for when you perform that habit, or have some visual sign of progress, a habit tracker, or something that you do to reward yourself when you consistently do that behavior and you begin to see change. All right, so that's our tip for today. How do we create the new habits that's going to help us to become a better communicator? And if you would like this graphic, click the link in the write-up, go to our store. It's a free download, and you can get this download about Atomic Habits, which gives you this infographic for his book. All right, so thank you so much for joining us. Our next episode will be how to cancel old habits. So thank you for joining us here at Tips and Tools for Sunday School, where we are training teachers and building programs for life transformation. And I will see you next time.